Well, watching this. Anyway, there are things I need to do, things you may not, I'm just gonna let you read that. I just did this a second ago and it crashed. So I'm gonna do this again. Probably gonna have to do the intro sequence again. Let you read that for a second. And you can probably guess what we're gonna play. If not, then you don't play a lot of games.
If fate frowns, we all perish.
Action games, blah 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 blah. Penumbra Overture. Penumbra episode. Maybe it saved my game. No, it did. Okay, well, I have to do this again. So, let you listen to this as I not talk. Story began in February, the year 2000.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor.
Mayfair was in Amnesia.
Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and said the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me.
Of course.
The university I taught at was world-renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever taken.
Last time.
As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow,
civilization.
I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day. And I considered
that's how you spell it
what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
And so it begins. The loading screen. We're on a boat. I'm on a boat, and it's going fast. It's actually not moving. I can still pick up things with the left mouse. Sorry, I'm gonna change. Run is crouch is shift. Okay, that's how I like it. I had to change the mouse sensitivity up a lot. Jack Daniels. I like Jack Daniels. Whiskey. Wait, can I read it? Jake Daniels, number 7. That's... seems like they can't refrain from changing the... I left my torch. Can't refrain from changing the Jack Daniels, like Apple Jack Daniels. Sorry, that was... be in the locker. Hello. Ooh! Playboy poster. Can I can't... Is that face? Wait, can I... Is that it? That's the fish. It would... Why'd you... This guy, the guy who lived here is weird. I mean, who would put a picture of a fish next to a Playboy poster? His name was Eric. Eric. I'm probably not going to read these. I'll let you, pause the video and read them. Because I'm not that bored. Obviously. More Jack Daniels. Or Jake Daniels. As I'm pretty sure. Right? Can't read it. Hey. Jake ANEL'S Tennessee Sour Mash. Yep. And let's just... Oh, my feet! Can I take a soup can? Oh yeah, it's key. Oh my. Good thing I have a torch. Can I like... Ooh. Can I zoom in? It's a picture of puppies in a heavy weighted G. What? No, I'm gonna put it. I remember how this works. If I can move my mouse correctly. Yeah, okay. Is that it? Do I need something else? Is that it? Oh, okay. So I stepped off the boat, setting in that had formed around me. I realized how utterly devoted I had been to the discovery of my father's best. I had no idea what to do. His concerns were justified. Started hypothermia, looking for shelter. It's pretty white. So cold. So cold. And I just, like, fall. Ow. Run! Can't run that fast. A rock. Brilliance! It's a weird sound. Need something to break it. Must break. Must break. Oh, look at... Wait. Does it... Yeah, I'm just gonna write random notes while I'm freezing to death. In the front. I get a rock. Pick up the rock. Rock! Tree. Rock. I can't run with it. Because this rock is so heavy. And I don't care about interact mode. Which way am I turning it? Wow, this... so sensitive yet so not sensitive. I'm gonna clear my mouse. Yes, sir. Let's move the rock and throw it here. I just humped it for a second there. And so there. Oh, sounds for some reason. Okay. Where are we? I think we're in a mine, right? Pretty sure that's how it goes. Is that me? Jesus, my head. Oh, what's down there? Don't want to know. Empty boxes of ammunition. Steel. There's always something behind the barrels. Can I grab it? Grab the flashlight there. Or the flare, sorry. It's a box. Another box. Flare. Flares come handy. It's stuck. Stuck. Hello. There's not much. I don't think anything happens yet, am I right? It's tuna. Hammer. The flare. Now let's use our... This is actually brighter. Is anything behind the boxes? Or the barrels? I'm a Pewdie fan. I know what barrels do. What is that? Ooh. The wooden shelf is slowly falling. Do I need anything else? No. Emergency exit procedures. Is that the emergency exit? I don't know. Okay, now my controls feel weird after I changed them. Oh, that's where the hammer comes in.